everybody. Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. And hello to Mike Latham with Collector Knives. Mike is in Sulphur, Oklahoma, 2175 Leverage Road. Website is CollectorKnives.net. And his modality, or his, not logo, what am I looking for? His saying, his modus operandi, there we go, is Collector Knives, where old quality meets new. So he's a blend of the old and new world. His email is sales@collectorknives.net. And let's see what we have headed Mike's way today. All right, these colors right here are some of my favorite. I haven't seen such a brilliant blue in a long time. So aluminum chassis, smooth criminal, tumbled blade, and hardware, and clip, and the breaker is aluminum as well, so that's hard anodized, but all light silver with a beautiful, beautiful sea blue. I love it. The second smooth criminal on the table here is bronze, but I think we've renamed this Espresso now. The color's a little bit deeper. It's got kind of a chocolate espresso color to it. I love that tumble and brown. It's just beautiful. So Mike has two smooth criminals headed his way, one tumbled espresso and one tumbled blue. A couple Midi Marauders here that we recently made, custom for him. The tumbled S35 blade is complemented with blue anodized handles, and it's hard to see, but I'm going to rotate it a little bit, or I'm sure Jackie's picking up on the pinstriping around the perimeters. So this is called pinstriping when the point between the flat handle and the perimeter is brushed. That's the chamfered edge. So that's pinstriping. We also brushed in the grooves, so that's got a little added extra to it. Let's flip it over. The spring side has been pinstriped as well. And if we brush the perimeters, that would mean that we take the whole perimeters around the handle and polish or brush that. So pinstriping on the first Midi Marauder. Again, this is the thicker of the two. The slim Midi's got the thinner blade. And the second one, we've named the laser engraving on this. The pattern is called Art Nouveau Flora. It's kind of that Nouveau Deco era. It's really beautiful bronze to violet fade on the handle. And because the handles are thicker on this knife, and because the laser pass isn't too long or too heavy, we've done both handle and spring. So the Art Nouveau Flora pattern on both handle and spring has got a beautiful bronze to violet fade on that second Midi Marauder. Two Theseus. The Theseus being one of our not as frequently sold knives, we don't see very many of them. So when we do have one come through, I love, love, love to showcase it. This one's been faced in bronze anodized on the handles. It's got the beginnings of a falling leaf, but it stops right at the bolster. I know originally I had wanted this to be faced right up to the arcing line and then bead blasted on the rest, but it's really hard to get that arc perfectly. And you know what? It turns out just beautifully on the whole handle. In order to juxtapose a little bit and have a nice contrast between the handle and spring, this one's been bead blasted in bronze, and then the clip is faced in bronze. So it's got a real pop on the clip. It's a little bit more prone to scratching, so if you do carry one of these knives, you either just don't care about it and carry it and let it scratch a little, or be a little more careful. The second Theseus also has been faced, but it's been flamed. The primary color in the background field is bronze. It's got some really cool motion, some interesting flaming on there. Everything is hand done, so every single knife's gonna be slightly custom. This knife, again, most of our knives you'll see are S35. It's got the false back edge. It is not sharpened on the Theseus. And on this one, ooh, nice. We went blue and faced and flamed clip, and the flaming on the clip has both blues and bronze with a touch of silver. So it's got three tones on the knife, really nicely done and brought together beautifully. The only knife on the table that does not come with S35 VN blade steel is the 187 drop point, and the 187 flipper is the same. So that's D2 PVD. There is PVD hardware on this knife, and let's see, a standard clip. So PVD hardware, standard clip, tumbled spring, 187 drop point with a G10 handle. So that's the lower price point of the G10 versus the all titanium 187 drop point. All right, everybody, those again are headed to Mike Latham. He's at Collector Knives. He's in Sulphur, Oklahoma. His telephone number, I didn't give it to you, is 580-618-2984. Reach out to Mike, see if we can get your hands on. Keep watching the videos. Stay safe, and until the next time, I'm out.